Hey guys, good evening. I hope everyone had a long and wonderful weekend. But I short the market here. Sorry, I went long at the market at the open, looking for a carryover of Friday close based on how Friday closed. I took one micro YM and NQ. It's working real well, but it's coming into 7 o'clock. So what I'm gonna actually do here, guys, I'm gonna take the win here on NQ. All right, we got the open, got the pop. I was looking for that pop. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the win in NQ. We got $825 here, $840. We coming into a supply zone up here. You see here? It touched it, got rejected. Come back and test it, but I'm not gonna wait. I'm taking the 825 win. On a YM, I'll take the 220 win, guys. Right? So we make 1,075 there, and I'm gonna leave the NQ micro as a runner. Okay. The reason why I went long, guys, is the market have a tendency to carry over into the next day, and then I look to short it on Tuesday, on a turnaround Tuesday. Based on how we closed on Friday, I was looking for that carryover into the next trading day, and it worked. Okay. I watched it. I was going to get out here, but I said, you know what? It started to drop before I could respond. It come into the 5 and 21 cloud here. Still got green dots, still in an uptrend, but I figure I booked the profit, right? And I leave this micro as a runner. I don't know how you guys look at the market in a big picture, but the market have a tendency of, based on how it close, you could have a good idea where you get that carryover, right? So, and analyzing the market, you could actually see that there's no real fear in the market, guys. I mean, the VIX finally pulled back on Friday, but Thursday and Friday, the VIX was not responding to the drop in the market. So I figured the market have no fear. And if you could see the SKEW, I'll show you something what I'm looking at here. Right? Just dropped to 135. Below 135 is neutral, right? Close to bullish, but see, fear sentiment is 135. It keep dropping, right? The put call ratio is below 75. So, still market still kind of in an overbought state. But look what's happening here, right? So you got the trend is neutral but not bearish. It dropped below 50 is bearish. And if the P calls stay below 75, when both of them come together like that in alignment, you would get some kind of reaction to the downside. So I'm hoping that would be the Tuesday turnaround Tuesday play, right? So that's a big picture analysis. If we look at the VIX, uh, the VIX touched the upper band, two closes above. Now when you get two closes above, you get a pullback. We got that pullback here, then we got a pivot here. It's coming down to touch the mean line. All right, so the momentum is still to the upside, though. Right, so I figure with this kind of setup here, most likely, if we get a rally up on Monday, on Tuesday we may get that turnaround Tuesday play, right? The VIX is still, momentum is shifting, right? You see, momentum is shifting. We get up, shifting down, but Still bullish. All right. So so that's one of the reasons I was looking for carryover into the Globex Open today. If you look at the daily chart, see these guys came down, break below the 100, and pivot here again. But the market itself is still fragile here, right? The trading below the 21, trading below the 55 here, right? And below the 89, all right? So same thing here. Look, the MACD cross over to the downside on these guys. This MACD trying to shift back above. The squeeze is still below the zero line with some momentum change for the last two up days, all right? So still fragile. We're looking at the DMI plus and minus here, all right? If we get the DBI minus cross above 35 and the areas intersect here, right? See that? We could get that little pullback, right? So MACD trying to cross here on the Dow. So if we get the D minus and the ADX above here, we could get that little rally up. But it look like it might happen on tomorrow's session, right? So these guys above the 20 line here. See how they cross here? Above the 20 line, right? So this market is all news driven right now, right? So just got to stay on the right side. I mean, I use the big picture to stay on the right side. I use just some basic psychology in the market, how the market behaves based on the prior close. If you look to revert to the mean, chart, you come down 3 standard deviation, you got to pivot, 3 standard deviation, you got to pivot. See that? This is 2 standard deviation, come back to the mean, right? So I love this setup, guys. But any news that is not favorable to the market, we come tumbling down. And then if we look on Friday, the yield just sell off, guys. Look, yield just sell off. See that? Up, just sell right back off. Well, high was 1.51, and we drop here. See here? To 1.465. All right, so I mean, there's still inflation fear in the marketplace, but you know what? The market just pivot when it's want to. We just got to stay on the right side, right? On some big picture analysis, you could take trades, put a stop on, and you try to get a jump. All right, so right. If we look at Asia, Southeast Asia, South Pacific Asia, all right, let me see what's happening out there. We could see that Australia open up, they're kind of flat. New Zealand open up just a little. Hey, Hong Kong didn't, Nikkei didn't open it, and South Korea didn't open it. So we got a little carryover, you know what I mean? So we take the win, guys, Market could go anywhere when Asia Pacific open and when China open, Hong Kong open at 9:30. So I look to trade again. On any pullback, I try to take it up. Okay? I'll wait to see how Hong Kong open up and China. Right? That's it. Take the win, leave this as a runner. Huh? You ought to make 1,075, guys. So nice when to start the next trading day. Okay. All for now, guys. Bye.